What's up YouTube, Jason here with Bite My Bits. Today I'm going to review the CM Storm Octane, the budget-friendly mouse and keyboard combo from Cooler Masters made for gamers. Included with this combo is the MB7C keyboard and the MS35 mouse. Let's go ahead and start off with the keyboard features. You get 6 dedicated media keys on the top that allow you to control playback and volume. Also, the keyboard has 7 different backlit LED colors to choose from. The lighting will give you a few options with some easy controls. It allows you to pick from 3 levels of brightness by pressing the function key with the page up or page down keys. You can also change it to a breathing mode with these 2 keys, and even further, you can change the speed of the breathing mode with the function and the plus or minus keys. Personally, I'm more of a pick a color and stick with it kind of guy, but it is nice to have an option to let it change on its own. The light settings key here will allow you to quickly change the color to your preference. Now I kind of have an opportunity here to share with you some more information that you would normally find in a regular review. You see, I've actually had this combo for almost 6 months now, and I've used it quite a bit. So not only can I tell you the features and what I think about it, but I can also tell you how it will hold up in the long run, at least a 6-month long run. Before I dive into that though, let's talk a little bit more on the features that the keyboard has. The CM Storm Octane has a 19-key anti-ghosting feature, which, if you don't know, means that you can press up to 19 different keys at the same time and they'll all still register. This is great for gaming. It allows you to stride left and right while moving forward and setting off every weapon or skill that you might have at once. You know, if that's your sort of thing. It also has a quick option to change the repeat rate by pressing the function and the Q key. The repeat rate is how fast the key will repeat itself if you hold it down. You may or may not find this useful in-game, so it's best to kind of play around with it first before you commit to it. But to give you an idea, this is the slow setting, and this is the turbo setting. One thing about gaming is that when you get in a heated situation, sometimes you fumble a bit trying to find the correct key, and you could end up pressing the Windows key. If this has ever happened to you, you know that when you're in full screen mode trying to aggro the giant spider off the healer, pressing the Windows key by accident will gracefully shrink your game and bring up your start menu. It's okay though, because, cloth armor is perfect for tanking. Well, by pressing the function and Windows key, you can actually disable the Windows key altogether. Even more so, you can press the function and F11 key to disable the entire keyboard. I guess this feature could be useful in situations involving kids and unwanted usage. It's still not going to stop them from using your keyboard as a drumstick though. Now this is a budget keyboard, and with budget keyboards comes rubber dome switches. The good thing is though, Cooler Master designed the keys in a way that keeps the solid feeling when you press them and helps avoid the squishy feeling you would normally get. This design does seem to make it a little bit louder, and definitely not anything close to the feeling of a Cherry MX brown switch, but you kind of get what you pay for. I can say though, from a quality standpoint, this thing really feels good. The keys press well, the LED lighting is bright enough to make a statement, the media controls are useful, and one big thing is, unlike other budget-friendly keyboards that I've had in the past, the letters have not even started to show any signs of wear. After 6 months of moderate to heavy use, I almost expected the edges of the letters to start to wear off. That would eventually lead to having big, huge blobs of colors on the most commonly used keys. One thing that is a bit of a letdown is that there is no mute key. For volume, I usually just adjust that directly on my speakers. It would be nice to have a mute key next to the volume keys on the keyboard though. Also, it would be nice to be able to change the LED colors in different spots on the keyboard, like the WASD keys for example. But again, this is a budget keyboard, so I wasn't exactly expecting that. Moving over to the mouse, you get the same 7-color LED options that you have with the keyboard. Only thing I don't like about this is that the scroll wheel is always white. They don't change with the rest of the mouse. Not a big deal, but I haven't really found anything bad about this mouse, so anything I can find now as a con is just kind of nitpicking. I do like the transformer look it has with the glowing eyes. You can change the color by pressing this button, and then the one above it will change the DPI. With DPI, you get 4 presets ranging between 500 and 3500 with the Avago 3050 optical sensor. The mouse buttons hold a 10 million click life cycle, and to be honest, they feel pretty solid and responsive. One of the best things I like about it all is that the side buttons you have that allows you to move forwards or backwards in the browser. I'm actually so used to these buttons now that using another mouse without them makes me miss them. If I really wanted to nitpick this thing, I could say that at times the scroll wheel can seem a little loud. In this next example, I will turn it up a lot just so you can kind of hear what I'm talking about, but keep in mind that things are not as bad as it seems here in real world usage. Now this started after about 3 months of usage. It's not bad, but sometimes when the room is quiet and I'm scrolling through a website, it does seem to stand out a little. Also, in the front you have these little LED headlight style lights that look just a little off color from each other. I know all this really is just kind of being picky, and these small things would not keep me from buying the combo again. Overall, I feel like this is a great value, and over the last 6 months, I've really enjoyed using them. I feel that, well, for the price, this combo has went above and beyond in both quality and features. 6 months ago, I paid $60, but at the time of this video, Newegg has it for $50 with a $10 rebate, making it only $40. That's a pretty sweet deal. So guys, if you like this video, do me a favor, click the like button below. And if you want to hear more, don't forget to subscribe.